A second device.
Help! Is anyone there?
Cressida. Cressida! I'm coming! Stay where you are!
Help! I'm over here!
Move.
James, I can't feel my...
On! Which way did he go? I blacked out for a second and the son of a bitch was gone. 009. Of course, it was a bloody suicide mission. He used himself as bait to get to me and I'm... There! That's him! Bond, go! I'll take care of her. Don't let him get away.
I paid the price, James.
Stop! Get back here! Bloody hell!
Looking for these?
Hold on. Just who the hell are you?
Not now. Eyes on the road. Look out.
I got it.
Are you trying to get us killed?
That's the car.
It's got too much of a head start. You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
Ambulances, watch it. Go left!
Brace! There he is. Hold tight.
Now we're talking.
Right. Who are you really?
Agent Charlotte Ross. I'm with the DGSE. That's...
French intelligence. James Bond, MI6.
Yes, I figured as much.
What's your interest in 009?
Beckett didn't spend his fugitive years on a golf course, if that's what you think. DGSE has been hunting him for a long time. This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
Sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me.
There. Pull over.
No sign of 009.
Plenty of his friends, though. I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
Well, in that case... get down there, draw their fire. I'll flank them. We need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There's that English sang-froid. Bonne chance, James.
Prepare for liftoff, now!
You were warned.
Down there! Look, reinforcing just me! Put him in a body bag!
Can't stay here. Plane's leaving.
Guess it's just up to me. Hose! Grab the hose! Oh, no you don't! Not without me!
Talk about winging it. 009. You're next.
Package secure?
Snug in the front. Did you kill the transponder?
No such thing as a smug. The next radio station's 23 minutes out. No one's tracking us.
Plenty of time to disappear then. Not bad for a plan B. Plane's flying dark. It's all up to me. Think. Need a way to force it down. If I could access the flight control system. Let's make some turbulence.
Leave it, Billy.
Take him down! Hold the line! Casualty! Got me! He's not moving! Flushing him out!
James, the service is over.
Sorry to intrude.
I'm Sir Nicholas Webb, AI pioneer, national security advisor, and CEO of Webb Industries.
I was going to say, I'm sorry for your loss. Secretary Bright informed me of what happened. I'm sure you did all you could.
So much for the Secret Service.
As the creator of Thea, I'm privy to certain information. I know all about your exploits in Iceland. Most impressive. Why did you do it? If I may ask. Risk your life on a 1,000,000 to 1 chance?
I couldn't do nothing.
Yes, I know the feeling. People really are capable of the most extraordinary things. I spend so much time around machines, I sometimes forget. No rest for the wicked. You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
Going private sector already?
You tell me.
Come on. M wants us back at MI6.
Yes? Yes, sir. Take a seat. Hold all calls to my direct line. These are the facts. 009 is acting on some archaic vendetta against MI6. His actions have brought us to our knees, and we are in the midst of a full-blown diplomatic crisis. This is exactly the kind of cock-up that Foreign Secretary Bright has been waiting for to shut the program down. However, it's not all bad. Thanks to Bond's quick thinking and your eye for detail, Greenway, Thayer's managed to pin down 009's whereabouts. I'm sending you to Mauritania to bring him back any way you see fit.
I have a few ideas.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready. I am perfectly capable of handling this.
You open that for me? Right. Greenway will take point. Bond, you will do as you're told. This is our one shot at calming things down, and I need you two to work together. Am I being clear?
Perfectly, Mom.
Bond, you go and see Q for your gear and Moneypenny for your briefing. You're dismissed.
Happy to help.
This insufferable and immature behavior I'm talking about. And this will not...
Don't you have somewhere you need to be, Bond?
Right. I do.
Just a sec.
Did you go over my brief for the Foreign Secretary on the Saudi claim?
I did. Right. Bad idea.
He's a walking wildfire right now, if you ask me.
I didn't. I think you're spot on. I'm not sure this will end well.
And if it doesn't, what do you think's on the table for her? Early retirement? Or a desk in the basement?
I'm pretty sure they're asking themselves the very same question. She'll never take that.
She will.
You better have something efficient for me, Q.
So one more round of prototyping on the pen, quick as you can.
We'll get right on it.
Ah, Bond. Good to see you. Walk with me.
I missed you at the service.
Yes, I kept to the back. Never did like funerals. All that black. Hell of a thing, what happened. I'm so sorry you must carry it with you.
Be okay.
You were a fine lot. I know you'll make me proud. Now, let's get you field ready.
Sounds good. I lost my watch.
I forgive you. Just this once.
Identity verified. I'll come back.
What's in there?
We do thorough stress and durability tests on all field equipment before it is cleared for mission use. Most happen in this room. hence the extra security layer. Quite clever, what you did back on the plane. How did you know the watch had a tracker?
That's the 21st century, Q. My toaster has a tracker.
Fair point. And I assume you've worked out how to switch it off as well.
Time will tell.
I thought as much. Oh, and Bond, one more thing. Your new earpiece. Bone-conductive microphone. You attach it directly to the skin, ultra-thin, virtually undetectable. Before you go, there are some new items of field equipment you might be interested in. Follow me. There are a couple of new pieces that are going through final testing ahead of field certification. I thought you might like to give them the once-over. Ah, Bridget, here you are. Ahead of his next excursion, I thought we might show Bond our latest creations.
Of course, Q. The laser strap and flash mine have just passed final certification.
Excellent. Bond, come and take a look. The laser strap has a multitude of uses, from blinding an enemy to disrupting complex electronics. Not quite a death ray, but we're getting there. Give it a try. Nicely done. It can also disarm hostiles. That's it, Bond. Perfect for when you don't want to attract unwanted attention.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to 009.
We aim to please. But that's not all. Over here we have the flash mine. The flash mine uses molecular bonding to adhere to any surface and operates on a proximity trigger. Just the thing if you need to cover your escape or leave someone a nasty surprise. Give it a try. Very good. Now throw it at the static target and you'll see the proximity trigger in action. Try it. Got the hang of them. I must say, you are a remarkably fast kinesthetic learner.
No time to waste, Q. I have somewhere to be.
Of course, you should be on your way. Bridget will complete your mission prep. You can pick up your service pistol from Waters at the shooting range.
Okay. Thanks, Q.
Bond, here we have the dart phone, smoke pods, flash mine, and laser strap. Your maximum loadout is 2. In addition to your new watch. According to Bayer, you should expect hostile terrain with a relative humidity below 25%, and to encounter organized and motivated opposition.
Motivated? Oh, I'll show them motivated. I think that'll do.
You're welcome, Bond. Bring everything back in one piece.
Excuse me.
009 knows Greenway, he knows MI6, but he doesn't know you, Bond. That's your advantage. Use it.
I intend to.
Bond, good to see you. Sorry about what happened.
Of course, the .32 caliber doesn't have the stopping power of a 9mm, but you don't always need to blow someone's head clean off.
Waters, you have a package for me.
Right, you are.
Now we're talking.
The range is there whenever you need it. Blow off steam, get your eye in, whatever.
I mean, who bombs a chess tournament?
A sore loser?
Mate, that's not even funny.
Hold the lift.
Ignore Gerald. He's an idiot. The rest of us heard about what happened, and that you're going back out there. Some of us would love to be going with you. I've applied for field training myself. Anyway, we just wanted you to know that we're behind you, all the way.
Thanks.
Follow-up decision tree to include a class 3 risk profile. We don't
We need
this
to
time
ask.
After tragic chess championship explosion, Slovakian opposition accuses government of neglecting safety inspections after budget cuts.
What's the latest?
They say M is thoroughly in the doghouse after the PR disaster that is Slovakia.
Which would have gone a lot worse if James hadn't been there.
Not pointing any fingers, just laying out the facts. It's all gone political now. And I suspect the one thing that might keep M in her chair is if you lads produce a culprit. Preferably yesterday.
No pressure, James.
I ran the numbers for you, and it's not looking good. Next window is the dollar.
What a day.
Yeah.
I've been on the post-mission debrief reports. You know what kills me?
What's that?
Bastard made it personal. And we haven't greenlit a takedown order. I mean, I'm sure it's coming. It has to be. Everyone wants a piece of him after Slovakia. Even the lunch ladies want to carve him up.
Well, there's an idea. Pretty tense out there.
A diplomatic crisis will do that. Today was rough. How are you holding up?
You needed to show me something. Who's the lady?
Oh, you don't recognize Agent Roth? I believe you shared an Aston Martin. Charlotte Annabelle Roth, Senior Operational Officer at the DGSC headquarters in Paris.
You can't be serious.
We chatted. Nice lady. Retires next year to spend time with her grandchildren.
Who was the woman then?
That's what I'd like to find out.
Any match on the blonde twins?
Nico and Tero Murto. Assassin duo from Tampere, Finland. Highly adept at unarmed combat, improvisation, and social infiltration. These are ruthless operators, James. Ice-cold killers.
I know. I was there. Any news on Ronson?
They'll be keeping her in an artificial coma until the brain swelling is under control. She's not out of the woods yet, but doctors are cautiously optimistic.
And that?
Gone to grounds. Didn't even report him for debrief. He'll resurface once he's ready, but if he doesn't want to be found, I strongly suspect we won't.
Did you manage to ID the marks I fought at the airfield?
We did. They're all independent contractors. Usual suspects from the global PMC circuit. They'll work for anybody with a thick enough wallet. 009 was just their latest employer.
And they're lost. Ready for that mission brief? What you got for me?
Come, let's have a look. Not going to lie, you have got your work cut out for you. Greenway. Perfect timing. 009. After he escaped Slovakia, we tracked Bond's watch to a field outside of the Syrian village, Jab al-Uthman, where the unregistered cargo plane was abandoned. A wide Thayer sweep picked up his trail 36 hours later in the Turkish province of Şanlıurfa. From here, he embarked on a complex route, eventually bringing him to Egypt, where we lost his trail for good. However, despite significant effort being put into obscuring transport payments, Thayer managed to pin 2 of the chartered private jets to the pirate king, Bavma. Yes, you heard me right. Pirate King.
And? What do we have on this Bavma?
Abducted by militants at the age of 10, along with his little sister. Trained as a child soldier until age 12, when Bavma turned on his captors, killing 5 and escaping. Spent half a decade looking for his sister, to no avail. At age 17, he entered the world of piracy. For the next 2 decades, he rose like a shooting star, turning random endeavors into a well-organized international business empire. All culminating in Mauritania, when he claimed a ship graveyard as his kingdom.
Aleph. That's the main black market hub on the African continent. Major League weapons bazaar, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, and with the clientele to match. Aleph is a cesspool of military and PMC personnel, rubbing shoulders with rebel groups and criminal organizations alike.
And how does all that connect to 009?
That's the thing. It doesn't. Which is probably why he managed to stay invisible for more than a decade. However, with the new intel, things are starting to line up. And considering the amount put up to facilitate 009's escape, we have reason to believe that he is part of Bavma's inner circle. Aleph is most likely where he's been hiding all along. Go to Aleph. Find 009 and bring him back. Everything depends on your success. No pressure.
Rise and shine. We're almost there.
I said, wake me when we get to Aleph. Not when we're almost at Aleph.
Not a morning person, are we?
Just drive.
Mind if I pop the radio on?
Why?
Blend in.
You don't need a radio to do that.
Right. No, that's what the eye patches and the wooden legs are for. How do you want to play this once we're inside?
009 is bound to be paranoid. That makes him dangerous. He's expecting us to make a move after Slovakia.
If not us, somebody else.
Correct. He'll be ready, so must we. But to answer your question, once we get inside, we need to get some face time with Bavma. He's the one who'll lead us to 009.
Not getting past that.
Take a right.
And if Bavma isn't an option,
I'll let you know.
I know you don't want me here. And I know what you think of me.
You do.
Insufferable, immature. Ring any bells?
So you were listening back at house. It's the first time for everything, eh, Bond?
You owe me a chance.
Why?
If I hadn't followed my hunch back in Slovakia, more people would have died. We both know that. So stop trying to cut me off at the knees every chance you get.
I'll think about it. Over there.
Gents, heads up. Bavma's heli is inbound.
Copy that, Moneypenny. Heading inside.
Stop touching your ear.
What?
I said, stop touching your bloody ear.
Yes, boss. أستبعد تماما أن يرجع إلى هنا مجددا.
Well, this place never changes.
12 o'clock. Welcoming committee.
I see them. And they see us.
Impressive. What kind of security can we expect?
We'll have eyes on us, no doubt. Locals, dealers, Bavma's men. Try not to draw attention to yourself.
And me? Never.
Right when you bought it. What you do with it after is not my problem. You just made it your problem. Out the way.
pretty boy.
Great prices. Everything tasted wacky. Guaranteed. Hey, over here. Good steel. Very clean triggers. No serials either. Over here.
Bolt action custom barrel. That thing punches through armor like it's paper. If you're after something with more kick,
Not for me,
you
thanks.
need to hit. Suit yourself.
Hey, handsome. You need meds? I'll do it. Whatever you want, I have here. I control. Come on over.
Beautiful taste. The sweet aromatic blend is undeniable, yes?
Another
How
time,
about
maybe.
a grand... Time, mister.
Come over here.
Hey, out of the way.
You deaf, tourist. We said move.
Easy. Not looking for trouble.
Well, you found it, asshole. Get him.
Let me try. You bleed for that. Let me help
They must have been the undercard.
You know, you could make money with those feasts in Aleph.
I'll bear that in mind if the day job doesn't work out.
Over here.
What?
And how's not drawing attention to yourself working out?
You started it.
Market's this way.
Then come over here and pick up a phone for each one. I'll do you a better deal than anyone here.
Got Indian chai, English breakfast.
What are you looking
at? Come on over and taste a little. Come
You
over.
might be right. Something big's happening this morning. Lots of trucks parked outside. Helicopters.
So this is a left.
The cesspool of the Sahara.
Bet they don't put that in the guidebook.
We're in the lion's den, Bond. Everyone here is a threat, so watch your back. Bond, up there.
People on the left, hear me. Our existence depends on you, the traders, the beating heart of this city. All we have asked in exchange for your protection and a place at our table is but a small token of appreciation. Tariq here does not agree with that sentiment. He believes he should not have to pay his share, and for that, he must be punished.
Tells me there's a child, a girl. He fears for her life. She needs medication, the expensive kind. That is where his contributions went. Our protection is for the care of everyone in our great city of steel and sand. Is it not? Men, women, and the children. What kind of monsters would we be if we denied this child the care she requires? What kind of man would he be if he did not fight for her care? He would be no kind of man at all. Let it be known that while in the bosom of Aleph, the child shall want for nothing from this moment on.
paradise.
Well, you know what they say about paradise, Bond. Watch out for the snakes. After watching that performance, I think it's clear Ali is our man. Shouldn't take too much to twist his arm.
Let's go twist it.
I know some people don't agree with his methods.
That's a lot of work, but not impossible. I think we'd need a much larger solar field.
The protection costs...
Go and have a word with Bavma's men. Try and get us an audience with Ali.
You had Bavma. He wasn't stealing from us or from Ali.
Tourist at 12 o'clock.
Here for the auction?
Yes.
Invitation and 100K.
Not a cheap date, are you? What do I need 100 grand for?
Best timer? Of course you are. It gets you through the door and into the auction.
I'll be back.
I am sure you will.
How'd that go?
How do you think it went?
Well, you're still in one piece, so better than I expected.
It's an auction. We're not getting inside or near Bakard Ali without an invite and $100,000.
Of course.
How do you want to play this?
Split up. I'll work the invites, you source the cash.
How am I supposed to find 100 grand out here in the desert?
Oh, I don't know. Luck? Charm? Isn't that how you've gotten things done in the past?
Yes, sir.
Mind yourself.